Hello and welcome back. Now, Vconnect is an online service marketplace that helps users hire local professionals for all service needs. Now, the service was designed to provide access to the market for local SMEs. Now, on today's segment, with me, as usual, I have Vishal in the house. It's great to have you. You're welcome. And then, of course, with Vishal, who is the SME sales at Vconnect, and also I have Iwajomo Babatunde, who is a service provider on the platform. It's great to have you, Babatunde. Yeah. All right, so you provide satellite services and security, right? Sure. That's what you do. Yeah, sure. All right, great. So this is our second segment, and the last time we're able to show people, let people know what Vconnect actually does. But then let's start with you. Okay. What service do you actually provide? Okay,
I'm actually into satellite TV.
Okay.
And security, sales and installations.
All right.
So we talk about the CCTV cameras, talk about video surveillance and the access controls. These are things we cover.
How long have you been on Vconnect?
I've been Vconnect about 2 years now.
2 years?
Yeah, sure.
All right, and how has the service been? How have you, how has it helped your business?
Yeah, it has been a massive one, since partnered with Vconnect. Before then, when I was not with Vconnect, I actually used the local way, we place banners all around our vicinity, just a domain. But now, we're everywhere in Lagos now with Vconnect, and, we residential, commercial, this is the people we do service now.
Okay. All right, now, Vishal, the last time we spoke generally, but then for a service provider, I know now there are different registration processes for a service provider and then for an end user, a consumer. Right. What's the process like for a service provider? So registration for a service provider?
So what happens is a service provider needs to go to business.vconnect.com /get leads. So with that, what happens is he goes there. It's a short process of about 5 steps, where within 4 minutes he can register his business and start receiving leads.
Okay.
So we've made it easier for the businesses that are already on the platform. When you go to that particular page, you could search your business, and if the platform already has your business, it brings it out for you. The only thing that you have to do is verify your business by claiming it. Moreover, what we have done is the businesses need to provide us with some sort of government ID. And they need to provide us with their bank details for us to, properly verify them and for us to bring them out to the people so that people could watch them, because it is a platform where you are going to be noticed by millions and millions of people.
Yeah. All right, so now 2 years, which you said it's different. Now you have to put up banners and all that. Has there been a distinguishable difference from when before you were using Vconnect and now that you use it?
Yeah, that's, like I said, it's been massive, turning my market into, then we serve as in a local way. But now with Vconnect is on a hyper local way now, Vconnect has actually changed the way I do my business. Now, people that connect with me are top-notch hotels. We talk about top-notch bars in Lagos, then we talk about schools that need security in the vicinity and all estate management. These are things the Vconnect are actually doing.
Yeah. Right now, this is a question some people asked me after the first time. Yeah. How does Vconnect have any share from what is paid?
No, so Vconnect doesn't have any share from what is paid. What Vconnect does is Vconnect connects the user and the service professional, and for us to connect him, we charge him a minimal fee.
From the professional?
From the professional.
Okay.
So a professional normally has a wallet with us. With the wallet that he has, each time we connect him to any of user, we charge him a certain amount. So he could make millions and billions from that particular transaction, or he could make nothing. But it all depends.
It's a fixed amount?
It's a fixed amount.
Per transaction?
Per transaction. But what happens is, if he tells us, there is a feedback mechanism that we have, that he could tell us that the particular user that we gave to him wasn't of that standard. So then the system now looks into it as to what went wrong and how we can improve it. So day on day, we are trying to improve the experience of businesses like
business professionals,
like him.
Yeah. All right. So now, moving on, do you ever, when you get the connection and all of that, and then you get disabled, have you ever encountered any issue with an end consumer that Vconnect helped you solve?
Yeah, sure.
So when it comes to now, somebody connects with you and all of that, and then you have issues, maybe the job is not exactly what you wanted or something like that. Where does Vconnect come in with, support system? How is the support system?
Yeah, the support system is all about the trust, first the trust.
Exactly.
Vconnect will actually, people coming in to want our services through Vconnect, they see Vconnect as a trust, and we that will want to service them, we use all our integrity to make sure that this product, what they need is what we give to them. If we cannot do it, we tell the customer, okay, you can actually get somebody that can actually fix it the way you want it.
So Mike, I would want to come in here.
Yeah.
So what happens is, what he's trying to say is, he already knows what the customer wants thanks to us.
Okay.
How that happens is when a user comes on the platform, he tells us what he wants. So let's say today I want to buy a car. If I tell you, Mike, I want a car, you're going to be like, okay, which car do you want? I'll say, okay, I want a Honda. You want a Honda. Which Honda do you want? So you now break it down. Okay, I want a Honda Pilot 2009 model, fully loaded, automatic, blah, blah, blah. That's the same way we do. If somebody asks us for a job like satellite installation, right, or CCTV, we ask him how many cameras does he need? Does he want a recorder? Does he want to play it offline? Does he want the recordings to record? Does he want it wireless or he wants it with wire? So when he sees the request, he sees all this already in it, right?
Out.
So he doesn't need to worry because he exactly is going to deliver what is mentioned there.
Sure. Now, support system for end consumers.
Yes.
If they have problems with a professional like him, how does Vconnect come in?
If any user has any problem, they come back to us and tell us that this did not go well. And if we find out...
How do they come back to you? So email, phone numbers,
we have a
call
helpline.
center?
We have a helpline. We have a help desk where they raise a ticket that this particular thing didn't go well, right?
So the ticket can be tracked?
Yeah, so that the ticket can be tracked. So once we track that, we now go back to the service provider who provided that service. If he is not able to solve the problem, we give him a final warning and we blacklist him. And once he's blacklisted, he can't come back on the profile again.
Okay, so
on the platform.
Now, when you said final warning, how many strikes before blacklisting?
So you know what happens today? Let's say I bought a phone. The phone's camera was not good, and I didn't like the phone. So I now said that the phone was rubbish. So the same way he must have gone and done a job, but maybe because the camera quality that they have, sometimes they provide you with the necessary equipment. You have to just install it. Maybe the camera quality that they have is not up to the standard. So what happens in that case is they say that he didn't do a proper installation. But that's not the point. That's not the case, right? So we check it, we verify whether he was at fault or the service professional was at fault before we now give them a warning. So we give them up to like 3 warnings.
3 warnings.
We blacklist them.
And blacklisting, you can never come back, no matter what.
You can never come back because we have already taken all your documents. We have your phone numbers. We know your business. We know you. So if you want to use the same business name and come back again, that's not going to be possible.
That's not going to work.
Because the system is going to catch you.
All right, good. Now, let's talk about, definitely it's business, and you most probably have encountered some sort of challenge like that. Like when you meet an end consumer who maybe the fault has, that kind of thing ever happened to you?
Yeah, that kind of thing, well, our own kind of job is, once we get it, and even though we don't really have what it takes, we go extra lengths and tell the customer, okay, we know, because our jobs are in different segments. Okay. So once I do my own, once I'm done with my own, I can actually give it out to somebody that can actually fix it well. Then everything has to be 100%. Okay,
now Vishal, I know this of most especially taxi ride services. Now, professionals have different ratings. So I can maybe order and then I see that, okay, this guy's a 4-star, this guy's a 5-star, this is a 3.5 star. Is there any sort of rating like that in Vconnect?
Yes, so what we are doing is each and every time someone gets a job, like supposing Mike came and he filled in a form for, let's say, cell phone repair. Me and you were having a talk where you said you wanted to fix your phone.
Yes.
So let's say you came, you fixed your phone.
Okay.
After that, the system now sends you an email to ask you how your experience was.
All right.
Where you can rate the particular service professional.
Okay.
Right. So if you rate the professional, his rating starts increasing. So that's how we're trying to build the stars. Like we have 3 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars, and reviews. Most times people want to read before they want to get into anything.
Exactly.
Like even if you want to buy a product, you now go and read online before you put yourself to buy that product. So that's the same thing. Before you want to deal with any of our professionals, you can see their rating, You can see how many people have reviewed them. Are the reviews good, bad,
Wow.
ugly, whatever.
Thank you so much. You know, this is a wonderful service so far. But I mean, no one would have thought we spoke about this, but it's world class. The service you're giving here, world class. I mean, there's a rating, there's a review system. You can check out what somebody has and who's better than him at that particular job and pick that person. Thank you very much, guys, for coming on the show. I'm looking forward to having you next week. Just to hold on there, the balcony. Thank you very much. All right, that's all we can take on this week's Vconnect segment. Don't go anywhere. It's still Wake Up Nigeria. Now, of course, the half hour just ended, and the first half of the show just ended. We're getting back with the second half. There's so much more in store for you. Don't go nowhere.